Kevon, Kerr said that kind of the mood was set yesterday. You're not feeling sorry for yourselves. You're thinking of Draymond getting suspended, and you're set on this game. Did you feel that things were kind of clicking in? This game basically started yesterday.
Definitely, no. We knew what we had to do to win the game. We kept falling up. We had the right game plan for the first two games, but we kept falling up short. We didn't execute it how we wanted to, and we was all locked in, watched a lot of film, and just the mood around the whole team that we was locked in, and our focus rose even more.
Hey, Kevon, last week, Bob Myers called your offensive rebounding Rodman-like, the kind of rebounds that you grab. I mean, I know that's big names, big company, but with a 20 rebound performance tonight, did you feel like everything that was coming off the rim was yours?
Definitely. That's great praise for, especially from Bob. He's seen a lot of basketball, so that's big time. And sometimes as a rebounder, you can get in the zone, just how Steph and them 3-point shooters get in the zone. As a rebounder, I feel the same way sometimes. Like, I know where the ball is going. Every time I touch it, I seem to go my way. The tips going my way, and different things like that. So, I wanted to come in, focus on getting more rebounds. The first two games, I think I did a good job rebounding. Me and Decky talked about it before the game. Being more aggressive, using more position, and not just pushing and shoving, but using the skills I have. And I think I did a good job at that.
Kevon, how essential were the contributions from Moody and Dante and the guys off the bench who maybe haven't been prominent in the first two games? And I'm curious, sort of going back in time, why you guys always seem to get sort of big contributions from the bench in the playoffs in particular.
I think they were great tonight, just setting the tone of being physical. Dante was, I think he had 4 or 5 steals. He was everywhere, flying in, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. Moses was great, with his physicality. Hit a couple threes, finishing at the rim. And I think they all provided a spark. J-Mike was great, rebounding and just setting the tone physically. And I think that's what we had kind of been missing. And at home, Steve usually gives everybody a shot in the playoffs. And I think everybody stepped up, and we don't need them to continue to step up to win the series.
Hey, Kevon. Coach Kerr has obviously been preaching taking care of the ball after the first two games. Knowing with Draymond out that you were going to get probably some more playmaking opportunities, how did you kind of balance not wanting to turn the ball over but also wanting to make quick, good decisions?
It's something that we, as me, Draymond, other bigs, we all practice this every day. In practice, something we go over since I've been here, playing out of the pocket. Steph and Clay draw so much attention that you got to be able to make the right plays. So I was just hitting the open man. And not rushing, slow it down, and trying to make the right decisions. And guys making shots, and I was able to get a lot of assists today. And so I don't get to get a lot of playmaking opportunities all the time, but tonight was my night, and I did the right decisions.
Kevon, after the game on TNT, Steph said, "They say Draymond's got a history, so do we." How does your history motivate you guys?
We're a team with a lot of pride. We know how to respond when our back against the wall. We always usually show up. I think Draymond knew that. Without him not playing, he knew how we was going to respond. He know that we can count on us to hold down the fort while he's out. And we're excited to get him back next game. We don't want to keep having to do that. But for one game, he know that we can take care of business. We got a lot of guys who are champions for a reason and made a lot of history in this league for a reason. So we know how to win games. We got to continue to do that. And we know the series, the one game is just one game. We got to continue to take care of business.
To follow up on that, Kevon, Steph Curry tonight, 36 points, 1 turnover. You've been around him so much as a competitor. Can you kind of feel when he's locked in, back against the wall like you were talking about?
Definitely. His focus level was insane tonight. He did everything for us, for getting us in our spots, knowing when to push the pace, knowing when to slow us down. Knowing when to get guys shots. They threw a lot of different defenses at him, and he was able to manipulate all of them and get us in our spots and get us good shots. And I think he had a great floor game, and that was a big part of the reason why we won.
Did Draymond give either you personally or the team a pep talk yesterday?
Definitely. Yeah, he definitely gave us a pep talk. He usually always gives one before the playoffs, but this was definitely a good one in practice the other day. Told us what the keys was for us to win, and we went out there and executed tonight.
Steve said the past couple games, there's been a lot of ball watching when it comes to rebounding. So what was kind of, the mindset heading into just being more aggressive and limiting yourself from watching the ball more?
We wanted to hit first today. I think last and on the road, we were ball watching. They was running in. They was hitting us first. They was the aggressor. But I feel like I think Dante, Moses, all those guys, Steph, Clay, Wiggs, they was real locked in on that end of hitting guys first and then going to get the ball. And I think it made a big difference in our rebounding tonight. We gave us some offensive rebounds, but we didn't give up a lot like we did the first 2 games.
Several of your assists came after your own offensive rebound. How much of a scramble or how wide open is the court often, after an offensive rebound?
Definitely, it's always a scramble. We got the best shooters in the league on our team, so I know if I get the rebound, everybody's out of position. If I can find them, they usually don't get a wide open 3. When I first came in the league, usually when you get an offensive rebound, you taught to just go back up and try to get your own points. But I remember Ron Adams kept yelling at me, just kick it out. We got Steph Curry and Clay on our team. Just pass it to them. And it's been working for me, and it gives a lot of good opportunities to get them open shots.
How do you decide, when to try to put it back and when to just immediately turn and look?
It kind of depends. Like, if I got 2 feet in the paint when I get the rebound, I usually try to go back up. But if it's like a long one or I feel like it's not going to be an easy layup, I kick it back out. So if I'm not wide open, I usually pass it out.
Kevon, the smothering defense you guys played in the paint, how much did that lead to some of the spectacular plays like Kuminga and a stretch there with the dunk and the drive? And just you took on a big load with Sabonis there, and that really sparked him.
Yes, definitely. Whenever we were able to rebound and get out and transition, we're pretty deadly. I think the first 2 games, like they beat us on all the boards, so we had to play a lot in the half court. But tonight we was able to get rebounds and get stops and able to get out in transition. We're pretty tough to slow down when we get out and run. We got athletes like J.K. and Wiggs and shooters as Clay and Steph and J.P. So we're pretty tough in space, and I think we did a good job of just getting the ball and pushing it.
Cool, thank you. Moody's on.